One of the most thankless jobs in the boxing business is that of a matchmaker. It is the matchmaker, not so much the promoter, whose phone is ringing at 2 a.m. as some boxer is pulling out of a fight the night before the fight, or maybe it's the promoter himself calling with some issue. The matchmaker is there to douse the fires so everybody can get some sleep. They come and they go, but there are those who stick around for a lifetime of work, and some are so good, they earn a ticket to a Hall of Fame. Our next inductee is one of those people. He was born on March 2nd, 1974, in Carolina, Puerto Rico. He moved to Florida as a child, as the family wanted to give his older brother a chance for a career in baseball. He followed his brother's footsteps, playing football and baseball, up until he graduated from high school. After attending the University of Florida, he would open a business in bail bonds and became the first Hispanic to own and operate bail bond offices in Central Florida. He discovered his love of boxing after sponsoring a local amateur boxing team and managed to get a few pro fighters. This led the way to his career opportunity of a lifetime. He joined the Zabala family and the powerhouse promotion company, All Star Boxing. He served as matchmaker for more than 75 events, not just in the state of Florida, but in Mexico and other countries as well. Through his efforts as part of the All Star Boxing team, numerous Hispanic fighters and champions were able to fight on national and international television. In fact, the All-Star Boxing Series, for a time, was the most viewed program on Hispanic television in history. These days, he also serves with the power company ProBox as Director of Operations. He handles a multitude of daily activities. He continues to work and giving young Hispanic fighters opportunities that they may not have otherwise realized. He is also a previous winner of a Florida Boxing Hall of Fame Lifetime Achievement Award. His family members, Felix Tuto Zabala and Felix Tutico Zabala Jr. are already in the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame. Today, they get to welcome a very special member of their family into that Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame, class of 2023, matchmaker and boxing executive, Ruben De Jesus.
Thank you for everything. I wasn't prepared. We had a fun time last night. First of all, I want to thank the board of the Hall of Fame for giving me this opportunity, and I'm humbled by the recognition. I want to thank everybody that's here for taking your time to be here on this 4th of July weekend. I want to thank my family, my wife, and my son. He's somewhere around here. I don't know where he's at. Where is he at? Christian. Oh, there you are. Son, I just want to let you know that with hard work and dedication, someday, if you work hard and you dedicate yourself, you'll be recognized as well. One of the fun things about the Hall of Fame weekend that I certainly enjoy, it's probably one of the few times that you could jump on on that so-called time machine, right? So you sit there at the bar or here at the during the gala, and you have discussions about, you just reminisce about different stories. And for example, we were talking with Mark about bounce checks and things like that happens in the boxing industry. And but it just gives us an opportunity to sit back and reminisce and say those stories and look back and laugh. So that's why I enjoy these Hall of Fame weekends, because we get the opportunity to do that. 5 years ago, I was recognized by the Hall of Fame boxing achievement, lifetime boxing achievement, and I'll be quick, but I would be remiss if I don't recognize boxing business is a noble sport, and it's tough. It's a tough business. It's a tough industry to make a living. Without the fighters, we wouldn't be here ourselves or in the industry. So I want to thank every single fighter, because of them, they're our bosses. Believe it or not, they are our bosses, and because of them, it's why we're here. And I use this analogy, and I'll leave you this. People, when you turn on the television or you go to a show and you see the show, everything's perfect, fighters coming out, everything else. But behind that, there's a group of people that work tirelessly to make that happen. There's people, not the matchmakers, the person that books the travel, the drivers. There's so many people that don't get recognized in this industry that I recognize them because they make my job easier. And it's a noble job, but without those people, I use the analogy of a duck. You see a duck on the water and he just glides smooth. But under that water, that duck is working. And that's what's happened. That's what happens in the boxing industry. That behind the scenes, under that water, there's a team of folks making it so when you turn on the television or you come to a show, everything seems looks perfect. So I want to thank every single person, especially on my staff and in other promoter staff, that make it happen. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do our job. So I want to dedicate this recognition not to myself, but to everybody, the drivers, the secretaries, the people that book the travel, everything, the people that take the boxes to the laboratories, every single person that makes that happen is who I want to dedicate this to. Thank you so much.